in Brooklyn, and I am here in Brooklyn Borough Halls with Eric Adams.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
You know, you're like a rock star in Brooklyn.
Thank you. So what can we do to help reverse climate change?
One of the biggest things we can do is what we eat. That is often not talked about and is often ignored. The biggest culprit to impacting our environment deals with our overconsumption of animal products. If we cut down the animal products, if we go to do things that we're going to do here in New York, like meatless Mondays in our schools, meatless Mondays in our hospitals, changing how we feed people and our overconsumption of meat, we could have a major impact on climate change.
Why did you go plant-based?
Because of health-related reasons. I believe that the universe speaks with us in different ways. And it wasn't until I experienced a very serious health crisis. I was diagnosed with type 2 diabetes, and it caused me to lose my vision in my left eye. I was losing my sight in my right, and I had what they considered permanent nerve damage. And it wasn't until I found great doctors who told me that the disease I was impacted and millions of Americans and people globally were experiencing was not so much hereditary, or wasn't that it was something that came with getting older. It was about what I was eating. All I had to do was give up animal products to reverse my physical condition. Not only am I saving the life of those animals I'm not consuming, but I'm also saving my life at the same time. The role you're playing is very important, I believe, for two reasons. One, because there is an energy of young people now who are really connecting to activism. They're trying to figure out how do we become a more humane society. And young people are really attempting to fix the planet that many adults have destroyed. And if you do a view of history, it was always young people who blew the winds of change. They've always taken a deep breath and blew the country and the globe in the direction that they wanted to go. And by you doing what you're doing, other young people who are sitting in schools and classes feeling inside themselves that something is just not right with having that turkey on Thanksgiving, giving thanks for our life, but seeing the life of another animal or being destroyed. You are empowering them to say, I'm going to do something about it. And second, as a young person of color, many people think that, when we talk about veganism, eating healthy, they say, oh, that's a white thing. What are you trying to be, white? No, you're trying to be right. When I heard your TED Talk, I was just so inspired by what you were doing, and I realized that we're moving in the right direction.
This is a letter to the Pope, and I'm trying to get him to go vegan for Lent for 40 days. And I think if he goes vegan, that a lot of people who really support him and a lot of his followers, that they'll want to go vegan too.
What do? I sign this and I get $1 million?
And if he does, he's going to get $1 million to the charity of his choice.
That is excellent. What do you want to do later in life?
I want to become president.
President?
Yeah.
Not a borough president. That's my job. You're on your way. You know that, right?
Thank you.
Good luck to you.
Thank you.